Hey guys, my name is Emilio Hernandez. I train out of Spring Hill, Tennessee at Tennessee Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Academy. My head instructor is Ray Casillas. I've been training under him for about 8 years now. I started when I was 14. What I really liked about Jiu-Jitsu, especially when I first started, of course everyone enters Jiu-Jitsu and they always feel like they're not progressing or anything like that. What I did really like about it was that there's always a learning aspect to it. Like you're always going to learn something different regardless if you learn the same position over and over again. There's always something different, there's always something new. My nickname is Scramble King. I got that from the way I compete. I'm very big about scrambling out of positions and being very mobile when I'm rolling, and a few guys came up with the nickname. It's pretty much stuck ever since. When I get ready to compete, or when I have something coming up, whether it's major or it's not, I always try to focus and look at them exactly the same. That way, there's no nerves. I always try to tell myself I've been here before. It's just another day. It's just another tournament. When I'm in here at the gym training, I don't necessarily train any harder or try to hurt my teammates. It's more of I'm trying to make sure that my technique's pretty on point. When I started training at Tennessee Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Academy, what I came to learn very quickly was the family atmosphere aspect about it. Ray's very big about our gym becoming a family rather than just becoming a gym where someone comes out and trains. All right, when I first came into the store, everybody treated me like they knew me for multiple years. They all welcomed me with open arms, and over the years he had asked me to start helping him teach, and that's kind of where I started here, teaching some of the kids classes and kind of working my way up. I try to follow in Ray's footsteps of this is a family atmosphere. We need to treat everybody like they're a part of the family, make them feel comfortable, making them feel welcome. When it comes down to teaching, you have to be very precise with the movements. You have to be very on point with the positioning. But honestly, it helped me really with my jiu-jitsu because it sharpened up my techniques. I had to focus on things that I do and that I had to show others and what to do. So I was having to make sure that I made certain points or made key points and made sure that they focus on these things where it's things that upper belts do but they don't realize that we're doing. So we're having to break it down in more detail. What I do love about teaching is, seeing your students or seeing the students and your teammates progress and actually being able to use the techniques that you've shared, or it has changed their game in some type of way. So it's always great to see, the progression of your teammates when you're teaching. My overall goal in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is to become a black belt world champion, especially under the International Brazilian Federation. It's been one of the ultimate goals I've had since I started training, especially once I got to blue belt. One of my teammates here, he was a purple belt world champion, and honestly, I thought that was the coolest thing ever to become a world champion and something that's not really considered to be an American sport. I am making sure I put in multiple hours, and I feel like between purple and brown is whenever I started making my stride, and that's when I wanted to make this goal come true rather than keeping it a dream. I guess what I really want them to realize is, that there's more to jiu-jitsu than just kind of like the competition aspect or just a training aspect. There, the friendships and the bonds that you make with different people throughout the world. But I would also like for people to know that there is more than jiu-jitsu within these bigger cities. These smaller cities, there's a lot of great athletes, and I want to prove to the world that there's more to jiu-jitsu than just than what we see right now.